Alright guys, welcome back to Zilla's Favorite Flicks, where I talk about some of my favorite movies of all time. And today, I'm going to do, since it's the scariest time of the year, I'm going to talk about an animated film, not so really much scary, but does, I guess you could say, follows the Halloween vibe, so it's not really scary at all, it's just creepy. And it's from the mind of Tim Burton. No, it is not Halloween Before Christmas. The Nightmare Before Christmas. How did I fucking butcher that? Stupid me. Nope, I'm going to be talking about Corpse Bride. Now, Corpse Bride is a movie, obviously, directed by Tim Burton. It features, of course, the two people you usually see in these type of movies, Helena Bonham Carter and Johnny Depp. You usually see these two people in about 90% of his movies. So, basically what this is a story of a young man named Victor who's going to be married off to a girl named Victoria, he's never met her before. It's an arranged marriage between their two families because, well, they're both economically shit-canned, and the only way they think they can get better at it is, uniting the two families, pretty much marrying off their daughter with their son. I mean, that'd be incest. The one group of families' daughter with the other person's son. And Victor's parents are like, oh, this will move us up in higher society. And while as Victoria's parents are like, well, shit, we gotta do this. Damn it. So, throughout this story, we have a wonderful little story before us. A wonderful little story, but here's the thing. And I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one who's thought of this. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one who's pretty much thought about this in particular. Was he better off with the Corpse Bride? I'm just saying he seemed better off with the Corpse Bride. I'm just saying, guys. But yeah, because let's face it. The only thing Victor and Victoria had in common were literally that they played they really liked playing piano. That was it. That was literally the only thing that they had in common. They didn't know shit about one another, but they wanted to get back to being with one another. Whereas we have Emily, the Corpse Bride. She had a lot more in common with them. They had the same. Likes, interests, and disinterests. They were very much close together. What I like about this movie also is how contrasting it is between the living and dead world. Because you see the living world, the world of the living. And it's very dark, very dank, very disgusting, and very twisted. Whereas you go to the world of the dead, and you're almost like, when you see this version of the afterlife, you're like, hey, I want to die now! If this is what I get when I die, awesome! I can't be the only one who thought, that version of the afterlife was so frickin' awesome. And just be like, you can party all you want, and you don't get tired, you can eat anything you want. It's kind of like, again, with the Book of Life, where you see the afterlife, and it's kind of awesome. But, yeah, I don't know, it just gives you that thought. You're just really quick, and just kind of enamored of how bright and festive the underworld is. And you also have some amazing voice actors in here. Obviously, like I said, Helena Bonham Carter and Johnny Depp. You're going to see them in this movie, but you've also got Emily Blunt. Not Emily Blunt, Emily Watson. Excuse me, Emily Watson. You've got Paul Whitehouse. You've got frickin' Michael Goth in here. The original. Alfred from the Tim Burton movies. He's also for Doctor Who fans. You guys remember him as one of William Hartnell's greatest enemies, the Game Master. We also have Richard E. Grant, who, again, Doctor Who fans, you guys would know him as the Great Intelligence. He plays the dickbag villain who killed Emily when she was, he basically murdered her when she was still among the living. This movie is also, what I like about it is that it does have that classic Tim Burton stop-motion feel to it. I really do like that. It has that very twisted, very unique kind of stylized version to it. I really do enjoy that. I really do like that. And also, what I like, there's some really good scenes in here. When one of my favorite scenes in here is when the priest is shouting at all the dead who come back from who come to the world of the living, and the priest who's voiced by Christopher Lee, is like, "Be gone, ye demons from hell!" And one of the zombies go, "Keep it down, we're in a church." Blimey. Like they're all just passing it by, like, "What is wrong with you, man?" Oh, I love it. There's another nice little cute moment where when the dead start returning from the dead start rising again, and one of the zombies walks up to a family, and this kid walks up to one of the dead zombies, and he's like, "Grandpa?" And the zombie just picks him up and hugs him. I'm like, that's adorable. That is so goddamn adorable. But yeah, but I really do love this. I really think it's a lot of fun. It's very much classic. It's very much classic Tim Burton. And again, Tim Burton, he's a very love-hate kind of person, because I like some Tim Burton movies, and there are some Tim Burton movies I wish I never saw. This is not one of them. This is actually one of the Tim Burton movies where I'm like, "You're cool." I kind of have this sense of, like, with Tim Burton movies, it's like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, you're cool, fuck you, and fuck you, I'm out. So yeah. I really do love this movie. But again, the romance thing is just like, you should have just killed yourself and stayed with Emily. I'm just saying, you guys seem to have hit it off more than the woman you just played played piano with for a couple minutes, and that was it. So yeah, that's my only real gripe. Even the first time I saw this in my younger years, that was my only thought. I was like, it's good until the romance thing doesn't make any goddamn sense. But yeah. So anyway, guys, that's pretty much it. That pretty much does it. You guys tell me, what did you guys think of Corpse Bride? Did you guys like it? Did you guys hate it? Let me know. And once again, hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys later.